Hey everybody, my name is Mairead and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to kind of do a reflection on 2017 and kind of a shit I'm looking forward to in 2018 type of deal. So yeah, I'm going to try not to ramble and I'm going to try and keep this as not ridiculously long. So I'm only going to do, so I'm going to do a couple of the things that really made my year and the couple of the things that really put a damper on my year, and then I'll talk about what I'm looking forward to in 2018. So I think I'm going to start with, I guess we'll start with the highs. So the concerts that I went to this year were a big high for me. It wasn't like an absorbent amount, but I went to see Panic at the Disco, J Park at Upstream Music Festival, and then U2, and then G-Dragon. So that's 4. U2, that was more of my mom's concert than mine, but the other 3 were kind of these groups or these people that I've been fans of for so long, and it was like those kind of concerts. So those were big, oh my god, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life moments. Let's see. I already started school, this quarter's already started, so my brain's kind of all over the place. So if I seem kind of washy-washy, it's because of that. Let's see. Another high. I want to say the Sounders. I know that these are... Okay. These are materialistic type of deals. I know that. So don't... I don't have really any emotional highs but the Sounders are a huge part of my life and have been for a while. 8 years. No, that's not right. 6, 7 years. 7. I don't know. A while. And so, it's a big part of my life. They are a team that, I always seem to go to games during times where I'm stressed out, so it's almost like a stress reliever from time to time. The Western Conference Final was the week before Finals Week. And so I was like, oh yeah, they're going to the Western Conference Final, so I'm going to have a good Finals Week type of deal. And going to things like the last practice of this season and the grading them back home after the MLS Cup, despite how it all turned out, I feel like improves the fan-team relationship that I have. Granted, it's not like this whole buddy-buddy, we all sit in a circle, kumbaya crap. That's not how it is. And I don't necessarily know anyone on there personally. But so it definitely set the tone to my end of my school year, right? And I feel like if they had lost, this is hypothetical, okay? If they had lost the Western Conference Final, I feel like Finals Week for me would have been fucking shit. I think it would have been shit. I really do. That is Scout's honor. That is literally what I think. And yeah. So that was big. That was a big thing for me this year. And, you know, I got to meet a player that I've literally looked up to since I became a fan of the Sounders. And so that was like such a huge moment. Granted, he's not, I look up to Casey Keller too, especially since I played goalie. So Casey Keller is like the ultimate whatever, but I've never really had the opportunity or the chance to meet him. But meeting Alvaro Fernandez was a big deal to me. And like, I think I talked about it in my vlog, because I vlogged that game that it was a US Open Cup game. That was his last game with the Sounders before he left to go back to Uruguay. But it was like one of those things where I totally thought that that was it. I wasn't gonna get the opportunity to get a photo or for him to sign my old jersey or anything like that. But then, you know, he's like saw my tweet and things like that. So that was a big deal to me, and I feel like that still, it's like kind of surreal, and I have to be like, oh my god, that did actually happen. Yeah, so much is going through my mind right now. Another big high. I'm trying to think of one that's not like superficial or dumb or I mean, obviously starting this YouTube channel is a high. I mean, I don't know, I sometimes feel like I'm not doing enough, which I know I'm not, but I need to get better grips of juggling everything around. But I think then the other main high, I guess, would be school. So school is sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know, it takes a little while to decide if I really like a professor. It takes a little while to decide if I think things are going okay. Last quarter started off kind of shaky. I had one professor in the beginning, I thought I was really not going to like her, and then she ended up being my favorite professor by the end of the quarter. And so things like that, you know, I never necessarily don't look forward to that bit. But I finished last quarter off really well. You know, I would like to think so. I got a, 3.6 GPA, which isn't, super, it's not 4.0, but it's not failing, and it's only because, I got 2 A's and a B. So I think that's great for fucking college courses, but some people are fine with C's. I don't judge. I don't care. It's not my life. But yeah, I'll probably make another video in the next couple days about like this winter quarter, and like the things that I'm doing to kind of keep up with shit and things like that, just because this quarter it's a lot more, I feel like, work involved almost. Not really, but it's kind of hard to tell right now. So Debbie Downers. So, okay, so the problem is that every year has its moments that are bad for me, just because of mental health stuff. But the year started off with my grandma's death, which was it was not a great way to start off the year. And so that was a good couple months of hard. And then, not that anyone cares, it's one of those weird things that most people who don't necessarily understand don't care. But Kim Jong-hyun's death at the end of September, Jesus Christ, at the end of December, really affected me, for multiple reasons. I have a reaction video to the new SM music video that he's a part of, and I kind of go in depth a tad bit more about it, so I'm not gonna go off about it here just because I don't really want to, and I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes long. This one kind of this is a stupid one, but it kind of moves into 2018 too. It's that goddamn fucking EXP edition. Oh my fucking god. I was literally sitting in class this morning on my phone, and then they're like, oh, look, that all-American K-pop group has a new teaser after their little hiatus. And I reblogged it, or retweeted it with the quote and whatever, and I was like, didn't they get the hint that nobody fucking wants them? Nobody in K-pop fandom, regardless of any fucking group, does not want them. I just, bleh. I don't know. I could do a whole ramble video on just that fucking group. But I feel like not that it really affects me, but it was I don't know, they were negative of 2017. And then, fucking Donald Trump, which I don't want to get into politics. I don't feel like it. But, yeah, that's all I got. There's more. If I share everything, then this is going to be a long-ass video. And I don't want to make this a long-ass video. Okay. 2018. Year of the dog, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't know about this year. I'm a little, it's I'm dunking my toe in, and I'm a little cautious about it, just because I feel like life milestone, it's kind of a big year age-wise for me. I'm turning 21 this year, in 2018, which I don't know. In a way, I don't really give a shit. I don't know. But the thing is that it makes me think about other parts of my life. And I have Zippo friends. And I mean Zippo friends. And I think I've said that before. I think I've said that 1,000 times. And I feel like I'm constantly repeating myself because nobody believes me. And so then things like that get on my mind, and I start to, I don't know. It's one of those things. There's certain things that worry me about school, especially since this quarter, this is day two, and I'm not feeling good about things. A professor that clearly is gonna be an asshole all year, or all year, Jesus Christ, all quarter, and I don't know, there's just parts of it that I don't know. I want this year to be a good year. I want this year to be a better year. I want this year to be a growth year, to move in a more positive direction. The problem is that sometimes I hit roadblocks, and those roadblocks kind of stay there, depending. So, and I think everyone kind of deals with that. It's the whole new year, new me bullshit is just, I don't know. No. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit that I'm sure some fitness woo came up with, but you know, I swear to God, I could like ramble on that for forever too. But yeah, I want this year to be a good year, and I want to try some new things and go on some random adventures. One of the things I've been like stewing in my mind about, I don't know if I'll actually follow through with it. We'll see. But I've been kind of thinking about doing like skydiving or something ridiculous along those lines for my 21st birthday. Just because I don't necessarily really want to like bar hop or do one of those kinds of things, and especially if I still have 0 friends by the time September rolls around, I'm not going to do that by myself. So, you know, yeah. I guess it's just, it's a sit and wait and see, you know, type of deal. I hope you like this video. If you feel like it, you could tell me how your 2017 went and how you want your 2018 to go, and we could have like a little conversation, because why the hell not? Yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You know, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.